Chapter 1. Build a smart financial mindset. Create your resources. Your life, my friends, is a garden, and the financial choices you make are the seeds that shape your future. Every setback you've faced, every failed business, every missed opportunity is not a barren wasteland. It's fertile soil, ready to grow your dreams if you cultivate a smart financial mindset. Why let financial chaos dim your future when you can create your own resources? Welcome to Success Roots, where we're igniting your journey to master personal finance, blending the timeless wisdom of Jim Rohn with the bold energy of Tony Robbins. Today, we're planting the first seed of self-mastery, building a smart financial mindset to grow your success roots. Imagine Anna, a 55-year-old office clerk who felt trapped after a failed business venture. Like many of you, she lived paycheck to paycheck, fearing she'd never achieve financial security. But Anna learned a powerful truth. Financial independence is the ability to live from the income of your own personal resources. By building a smart financial mindset, she transformed her life. This idea echoes Jim Rohn, who believed that your resources shape your future. Tony Robbins amplifies this by urging us to think strategically about money. Together, they show us that a smart financial mindset is the foundation of self-mastery. What's shaping your financial mindset right now? Are you focused on scarcity, thinking, "I'll never have enough"? Or are you building resources, saying, "I create my financial future"? A scarcity mindset leaves your garden empty, but a smart financial mindset fills it with possibility. To master personal finance, you must cultivate resources. Your setbacks aren't failures, they're lessons. Your income isn't a limit, it's a tool. Why let financial chaos dim your light when you can shine for financial freedom? Anna built her resources, and it changed everything. Here's how to build a smart financial mindset. First, set one financial goal, maybe saving $1,000 in 6 months or creating a budget. Write it down. Second, learn one financial skill. Spend 10 minutes daily reading about budgeting or investing. Third, affirm your resources. Say daily, "I create my financial independence." Jim Rohn taught us that resources shape our future. Tony Robbins adds that mindset fuels action. Together, they show us that a smart financial mindset grows personal growth and financial freedom. Let's make it practical. Set one financial goal this week, maybe saving $1,000. Spend 10 minutes daily reading a book like The Total Money Makeover. Affirm your resources daily. Anna set a goal to save $1,000, reading about budgeting for 10 minutes daily. That mindset planted a seed, growing her success roots. After a month, she had saved $50 and felt empowered. Here's a tool to help you. Create a financial journal. Each day, write down one financial goal, one skill you learned, and one affirmation. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that mindset creates momentum. Jim Rohn adds that resources shape your future. Anna's journal helped her stay focused. After 3 months, she had saved $150 and enrolled in an investment course. Her success roots grew because she built a smart financial mindset. A smart financial mindset isn't about instant wealth, it's about creating resources. Every step you take strengthens your garden. Anna's mindset led to big changes. Today, at 55, she's running a part-time consulting business and moving toward financial independence. What's one financial goal you'll set today? Don't let chaos dim your light. Create your resources now. Your garden is taking root, my friends. A smart financial mindset is the seed, but it needs action to grow. Anna's story shows us that resources set the stage, but it's only the beginning. What if you could act to manage your money effectively? Let's keep moving and find out how. Chapter 2. Act to manage money. Focus on financial freedom. Your garden is sprouting, my friends. With a smart financial mindset as your seed, it's time to water it with action. Your life is a canvas, and actions to manage money are the brush that paints your financial freedom. Why chase money when you can act for freedom? Let's dive into the second step of self-mastery, acting to manage money to grow your success roots. Meet James, a 50-year-old warehouse worker who felt trapped after a failed business. Like many of you, he thought money was the goal, spending everything he earned without a plan. But James learned a powerful truth. It's not about the money, it's about the freedom money provides. By acting to manage his money, he transformed his life. This idea echoes Tony Robbins, who believed that money is a tool for freedom. Jim Rohn adds, "That action shapes your future." Together, they show us that managing money is the brushstroke of self-mastery. What's guiding your financial actions right now? Are you spending without a plan, chasing money? Or are you managing it, saying, "I'm building my freedom"? Unplanned spending leaves your canvas blank, but managing money paints a masterpiece. To master personal finance, you must act with purpose. Your setbacks don't define you. They teach you. Your money isn't gone. It's a tool. Why chase money when you can manage it for financial freedom? James acted to manage his money, and it changed everything. Here's how to act to manage money. First, choose one financial action. Maybe creating a budget or cutting an expense. Write it down. Second, take that action today. Spend 10 minutes making a budget or canceling a subscription. Third, affirm your freedom. Say daily, "I manage my money for freedom." Tony Robbins says that money fuels freedom. Jim Rohn adds that action shapes your future. Together, they show us that managing money grows personal growth and financial freedom. Let's make it practical. Choose one financial action this week, maybe creating a budget. Spend 10 minutes tracking your expenses. Affirm your freedom daily. James created a budget, spending 10 minutes daily tracking his spending. That action painted a new stroke, growing his success roots. After a month, he had saved $50 and felt in control. Here's a tool to help you. Create a money action log. Each day, write down one financial action, one step you took, and one affirmation. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that action creates momentum. Jim Rohn adds that effort shapes your future. James's log kept him accountable. After 3 months, he had saved $150 and started investing. His success roots grew because he acted to manage money. Managing money isn't about perfection. It's about purposeful action. Every step you take paints your freedom. James's actions led to big changes. Today, at 50, he's running a side business and moving toward financial independence. What's one financial action you'll take today? Don't chase money. Manage it for freedom now. Your smart financial mindset is the seed, and managing money is the brush. James's story shows us that purposeful action creates results, but it takes courage to overcome fears. What if you could conquer financial fears to keep going? Let's keep moving and find out how. Chapter 3. Overcome financial fears. Act despite fear. Your canvas is coming alive, my friends. With a smart financial mindset and actions to manage money, it's time to clear the fears blocking your path. Your life is a workshop, and financial fears are the clutter that dims your progress. Why let fear stop you when you can act to shape your future? Let's dive into the third step of self-mastery, overcoming financial fears to grow your success roots. Meet Linda, a 46-year-old store clerk who felt paralyzed after a failed startup. Like many of you, she feared financial ruin, thinking she'd never recover from her losses. But Linda learned a powerful truth. Don't let fear be the reason you fail to act. Let it be the reason you act. By acting despite fear, she transformed her financial life. This idea echoes Jim Rohn, who believed that fear should fuel action. Tony Robbins adds that courage overcomes fear. Together, they show us that overcoming financial fears is the tool of self-mastery. What financial fears are holding you back right now? Fear of losing money? Fear of investing? Fear of starting over? These are piles of clutter in your workshop, but they don't define you. To master personal finance, you must act despite fear. Your setbacks aren't failures, they're lessons. Your fears aren't facts, they're feelings. Why let fear dim your light when you can act for financial freedom? Linda acted despite fear, and it changed everything. Here's how to overcome financial fears. First, identify one financial fear, maybe fear of investing. Write it down. Second, take one small action to face it. Spend 10 minutes researching a low-risk investment, like a savings account. Third, affirm your courage. Say daily, I act despite fear to build my future. Jim Rohn taught us that action overcomes fear. Tony Robbins adds that courage fuels progress. Together, they show us that overcoming fears grows personal growth and financial freedom. Let's make it practical. Identify one financial fear this week, maybe fear of budgeting. Spend 10 minutes creating a simple budget. Affirm your courage daily. Linda feared investing, but spent 10 minutes researching index funds. That action cleared her clutter, growing her success roots. After a month, she was saving confidently. Here's a tool to help you. Create a Fear-Stir journal. Each day, write down one financial fear, one action you took, and one affirmation. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that courage creates progress. Jim Rohn adds that action shapes your future. Linda's journal helped her stay focused. After 3 months, she was investing small amounts and earning extra income. Her success roots grew because she overcame financial fears. Overcoming financial fears isn't about being fearless. It's about acting with courage. Every action you take strengthens your workshop. Linda's courage led to big changes. Today, at 46, she's building a freelance career and moving toward financial independence. What's one financial fear you'll face today? Don't let fear dim your light. Act despite it now. Your smart financial mindset and money management actions are painting a masterpiece, and overcoming fears keeps your brush steady. Linda's story shows us that courage creates results, but it takes consistency to make it last. What if you could sustain financial security for the long haul? Let's keep moving and find out how. Chapter 4. Sustain long-term financial security. Live abundantly. Your workshop is thriving, my friends. With a smart financial mindset, money management actions, and no financial fears, it's time to keep the momentum going. Your life is a garden, and long-term financial security is the harvest that fuels your abundance. Why limit yourself to survival when you can live abundantly? Let's dive into the final step of self-mastery, sustaining long-term financial security to grow your success roots. Meet Michael, a 58-year-old driver who felt uncertain after a failed business. Like many of you, he thought financial security was just about having enough money, fearing he'd never achieve it. But Michael learned a powerful truth. Wealth is not just about money. It's about living a life of abundance and contribution. By sustaining financial security, he transformed his life. This idea echoes Tony Robbins, who believed that wealth is about abundance. Jim Rohn adds that effort shapes your future. Together, they show us that long-term financial security is the harvest of self-mastery. What's shaping your financial future right now? Are you focused on survival or living abundantly? Short-term fixes fade, but sustained security creates lasting abundance. To master personal approach, in ants, you must live for contribution. Your setbacks aren't losses, they're lessons. Your money isn't just for you, it's a tool. Why limit yourself to survival when you can live abundantly for a meaningful life? Michael sustained his security, and it changed everything. Here's how to sustain long-term financial security. First, choose one sustainable financial habit. Maybe saving 10% of your income or reviewing your budget weekly. Write it down. Second, practice it consistently. Set a reminder to maintain it. Third, affirm your abundance. Say daily, "I live abundantly through financial security." Tony Robbins says that wealth fuels abundance. Jim Rohn adds that effort shapes your future. Together, they show us that sustained security grows personal growth and financial freedom. Let's make it practical. Choose one sustainable habit this week, maybe saving $5 weekly. Practice it consistently and affirm your abundance. Michael chose to save 10% of his income weekly, setting a reminder. That habit watered his garden, growing his success roots. After a month, he was building a savings plan with confidence. Here's a tool to help you. Create a security tracker. Each day, write down one sustainable financial habit, one action you took, and one affirmation. Track it for a week. Tony Robbins says that wealth creates abundance. Jim Rohn adds that effort shapes your future. Michael's tracker kept him consistent. After 6 months, he was running a part-time business and saving steadily. His success roots grew because he sustained long-term financial security. Long-term financial security isn't about instant riches. It's about living abundantly. Every habit you sustain waters your garden. Michael's consistency led to big changes. Today, at 58, he's running a business and living with abundance. What's one sustainable financial habit you'll start today? Don't limit yourself to survival. Live abundantly now. Your life is a garden, my friends. Every choice you make, every smart financial thought, money management action, fearless step, and sustained habit grows your success roots. Why let another moment pass without mastering personal finance? You've learned to build a smart financial mindset, act to manage money, overcome financial fears, and sustain long-term financial security. Now it's time to act. Take one bold step today. Set a financial goal, manage your money, or start a habit. You have the power to master personal finance. Subscribe to Success Roots for weekly motivation to build your extraordinary future. Share in the comments. What's one action you'll take today to grow your success roots? Let's keep growing together.